Hey, welcome to the Nursing Dose with your host, Dr. Farah Laurent. I'm going to keep it short today, but today I wanted to come and talk about nurses making business moves, the conference. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, please get your tickets now. The pitch competition is still on. So if you want to submit your 90-second video, you can do so until January 5th. You have a few days left to submit your pitch competition 90-second video. You can find out more information on nursesmakingbusinessmoves.com. All the information is there, but really all you need is a business idea, whether you have a current business or you just have an idea. You submit your 90-second video and you'll be able to enter the 5K competition, and that ends. Submission has to be in by January 5th at midnight, okay? So you don't want to miss out on that, because you can literally win 5K and be pitching live, right? You'll pitch live in Tampa, Florida, on the conference, and the pitch competition will be March 7th. But you have to be able to get your tickets, which is March 6th and 7th on International Women's Day. All right. So let me know if you guys are watching. I just came on because actually I was supposed to be scheduled for a podcast, but I don't know what happened. So I thought, well, let me just jump on live and talk to you guys. So happy holidays for those that are watching. Hope that you're having a great time. But of course, as we enter 2026, for any nurse out there or entrepreneur that wants to go to a conference, to be able to network, to be able to learn strategies and frameworks and tactics that will take you to the next level in 2026, this is the conference for you. And it's not just a conference, right? It's a whole movement. Nurses Making Business Moves is a movement for nurses to really learn about financial literacy, how to build wealth, how to market yourself. Whether you have a business or not, you will learn skills that'll help you grow personally, help you in your career, and help you in your business. But of course, the reason that this conference was built was to really equip nurses with the strategies, the frameworks to really either start a side hustle or grow their current business. Okay. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. You can go to nursesmakingbusinessmoves.com. I'll actually put the link later, but I'll put the website up now, nursesmakingbusinessmoves.com. All the information, the pitch competition, your ability to purchase the ticket. You will be also able to submit your 90-second video all on this site, right? Okay, so it's nurses with an S, makingbusinessmoves.com. All right. So again, let me know if you have any questions. There's going to be a great lineup of speakers. I'll be speaking on personal branding. That's something a lot of people have reached out to me about, is like how to build a personal brand for their career, whether they want to get into like paid speaking, get paid speaking engagements, things like that. You will be able to learn about branding, what it means, and why it's important for you to start promoting and marketing yourself and start building a brand and a digital footprint, instead of you constantly trying to hype up the companies that you work for. Because essentially, if you want to build a business, you really need to build yourself as a brand, right? So I'll be speaking about branding. That's one of my favorite topics to speak about, and talking about the journey of entrepreneurship. And, over the last, I'd say 4.5 years, almost 5 years, have built my brand. And, for those who don't know me, I've been featured in media such as The Jennifer Hudson Show, Black Enterprise, magazines, multiple podcasts, and things like that, right? I've spoken on international stages as a speaker, own my own business as a nurse career coach. So for any nurse watching right now that maybe just graduated nursing school, is looking to get into a nurse residency program, I'm actually opening up my cohort January 21st, and that'll be the very first cohort for 2026. Registration will open January 21st. So if you're interested, let me know. I actually have a wait list to see if you are eligible to enter my cohort, because I don't just allow anybody to come in. You have to be very committed, take action, be willing to invest in yourself, and really do the work so that you can get your specialty position. All right. So like I said, I'm also a nurse career coach. I've helped over 200 nurses land their dream role, making 100 to 175K. And I'm talking nurses that are in the California area, NYC, places that they think is too competitive, but they're getting positions in their specialty area, like the ED, the ICU, labor and delivery, NICU, psych, all the places, right? And it really stems from my own journey of when I was a nursing student. I was told that I had to start in med-surg, but I didn't want to. So I pursued the emergency department and got hired right as a nursing student. Okay. So again, that's part of what I do. I'm also a writer. I've contributed to multiple magazines, such as the Daily Nurse, Minority Nurse, and things like that. But anyways, back to the conference. As I said, I'll be speaking about personal branding and my journey in business. This is the second annual conference, will be held in Tampa, Florida, March 6th and 7th. I have the keynote speaker that's coming all the way from the UK. She'll be speaking about really business in general, but mostly focusing on mindset, being present, and really, what does success really mean? So she'll kind of talk about those things. Then we have Jennifer Zahurek. She is the founder of RecMed. She's built an education company and built her company to 7 million in revenue over the last couple of years. So she's doing amazing things. She'll be speaking about her journey. And we have Trish Lindo, who does create a lot of content. She's the podcast host of Too Ambitious, and she'll be speaking about specifically content creation. She's worked for companies like LinkedIn, Oprah, and things like that. So she's going to be talking about social media and visibility and the importance of that. And then we have Shaquana Chappelle. She'll be talking about executive presence, confidence, and really how to own a room when you walk in, whether you're in leadership or a business or entrepreneur. Okay, then we have Devin Patterson. She'll be on one of the panels. She started Cert Tracker, which is an app for nurses to track their certifications. And then we have Dr. Kwan, who is amazing, is a leader in women's health, and is doing so many different things in health policy and things like that. And then we have Dr. Kimberly Madison, who's also an entrepreneur and is doing amazing things in dermatology, aesthetics, so many things. And of course, Dr. Danielle McCamey, who is the founder of DMPs of Color, and has built this nonprofit and is really building a movement as well with DMPs of Color. So she'll be speaking about her journey, how she built her nonprofit. And again, a lot of these women are still working or have some type of career and doing multiple things. So I know as nurses, we're always doing so many different things. So you might be thinking, well, I don't know if I could start a side hustle. It seems like a lot, right? But it is possible. So this is why, like I said, you should come join us March 6th and 7th in Tampa, Florida. Nurses Making Business Moves. Go check it out, nursesmakingbusinessmoves.com. Please submit your pitch competition video. Again, who's eligible, all the information will be on the website. Really, you don't have to be a nurse to submit, but obviously there was going to be a lot of nurses and healthcare professionals there, but you don't have to be a nurse to submit. You have to have a business idea, or if you do have a business, it has to be less than 5 years old. And then you have to just pitch your business idea, what it is you do, the impact you want to make or that you're making, and what uh, business moves means to you, and really what winning the 5K will mean to you. Okay, then I'll announce the end of January the finalists that will go to Tampa to actually pitch live in front of 3 judges. So if you get that opportunity, you'll be able to pitch your idea live in Tampa on a stage in front of 3 judges. Okay. So, and of course, the winner will win the 5K. Not only are you going to win 5K, you're also going to be coached by me. You'll have a session with me. You'll also be featured in my newsletter. You'll also come on my podcast and featured there and talk about your business or business idea. So you'll have a lot of media attention, and of course, the 5K and bragging rights. Okay. And of course, the runner-ups will also get something. So don't forget to submit. The deadline is January 5th. You don't need a fancy, setup or anything like that. Literally just record with your phone if you want. 90-second video, but you have to purchase your ticket. That's one of the criteria, because you have to come to Tampa if you are selected as the finalist to pitch live for your opportunity to win the 5K, right? So again, that's really the criteria: having your business idea. You don't have to have a formed business. You can just have an idea and pitch that idea. And if you do have a business, just briefly talk about it, what impact you make and what this 5K will mean to you and what impact you want to make beyond, or whatever. And that's basically it. And then just purchase your ticket, submit the video, and that's it. Okay. A couple of people have been messaging me, and I've been encouraging them to submit, because some people think that they need like a fancy setup to submit their video, but not necessarily. Okay. Just make sure that you get it done. Okay. Done is better than perfect, and just submit it. You'll have the opportunity, like I said, to win 5K. It's a lot of money for your business. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? I haven't really announced it officially on a flyer, but I will have her come live with me probably early January. But exciting news. I do have the Precious L. Williams, who will be hosting the pitch competition. So shout out to Precious. She is a 13-time national pitch champion. She's a keynote speaker, speaks internationally. She spoke at the last conference, Nurses Making Money Moves. So of course, she'll be coming back to Tampa to host the actual pitch competition. All right. So you don't want to miss it. She also will be giving you tips on how to pitch and everything like that. So yeah, I can't wait to have my dear friend again, Precious L. Williams, be able to host this pitch competition. And if you guys attended last year, you know that she will set the stage on fire. So you better bring your A game, better bring your energy, because it's going to be on. It's going to be on. Okay. What else about the conference? I also have DJ Riri, who's coming back. She is an international award-winning DJ and celebrity DJ. She joined us last time in Tampa, so she'll be coming back as well. So she'll be there both days, Friday the 6th for our networking soiree, which will be at the University of Tampa. Both days will be at the University in Tampa in their entrepreneurship building. So that will be from 5 to 9. And she'll be also bringing a second surprise DJ along with her. So in terms of, vibes and everything, it's going to be lit. So you don't want to miss it. People are coming from all over. Last time people came from 20 different states and Canada. This time people are coming from the UK, Canada, the US, and Australia. So this is an international conference. Also, still accepting sponsors. So if you want to sponsor this conference, there are different opportunities for sponsorship. If you want to get a table and be an exhibitor, to have your brand and business and whatever product or service that you sell, I do have a few tables left. So definitely message me if you are interested. The sponsorship information is also on nursesmakingbusinessmoves.com, so you can definitely check that out. And there are some sponsorship levels if you do want to speak in front of the audience, because again, there'll be I'm expecting about 150 nurses to be there and also entrepreneurs, a mix of everyone. So if you want the opportunity to speak, some packages also include that. There's one package that includes, I believe, 5 minutes, and another one includes a 15-minute opportunity to speak in front of the audience. Okay. And let's say, maybe you're not at the point where you can sponsor. And I think there's sponsorship levels as low as, I believe, 2,500 and 3K, and I think 5K, and then 10K, right? But let's say you want to support this movement, you want to support the conference and entrepreneurs, specifically female entrepreneurs, because all are welcome, but obviously this was built specifically with women in mind, on how to support women and help them grow their businesses, particularly nurses, obviously. So if you want to support that cause, I also accept donations. So definitely reach out to me. Anything does help move this conference forward. So I definitely appreciate it if you are interested. Okay, no amount is too small. We do accept donations. Okay, so like I said, it's in March 6th and 7th. The reason it's in March is because it's Women's History Month, and then it's going to be on International Women's Day. Okay, because that's obviously, like I said, very important to me, to support women in business. Okay, so if you are watching, let me know if you have any comments or questions. Drop them in the chat. Obviously, it's the holidays, so I know everybody's out and about doing different things. However, if you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Any comments or questions, drop them, and I will watch, go back and look at it, the replay. If you guys watch the replay, if you have any comments or questions, definitely put them down. If you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and you want to send me a question, the best place to send it would be on LinkedIn, because I'm on LinkedIn most of the time. I actually have to get a new tripod because my small tripod broke, or else I'd be on TikTok right now. So sorry to my TikTok fans, I'm not on there. And shout out to LinkedIn. I actually just hit over 32,000 followers on LinkedIn. So shout out to all the supporters on LinkedIn. I really appreciate it. Also, things that are coming up in 2026. I did start a YouTube channel. I've had live streams on YouTube, but I'm going to be doing dedicated long form videos on YouTube specifically for new nurses. I actually dropped one a couple days ago, so you want to check that out. Literally just go to the Nursing Dose with Farah. You'll see all the live streams, and then you'll also see the video there. Okay, so that's coming in, and I'm also working on a new podcast, something to do with branding. So I actually have a poll out for the title. If you guys are interested to vote, you can go and vote. What else is coming up? If you are in the New Jersey or New York or Connecticut or even Pennsylvania area, I'll be hosting a networking dinner for nurses and entrepreneurs January 31st, the Saturday, from 12 noon to 3 p.m. So reach out to me if you are interested. I already have a bunch of people signed up. So if you're interested, definitely message me on LinkedIn if you are interested. Okay, so again, let me know if you have any questions or comments. You can drop it in the chat. And again, if you are interested in submitting your pitch competition, that ends January 5th. It was extended. So all the information you can check on the website. I have it up here, but for those who can't see it on the other platforms, it's nursesmakingbusinessmoves.com. You can check out the pitch competition there. And it ends January 5th at midnight. So make sure you submit your video for your opportunity to win the 5K. So I will try to go live later this week. Let me see what days. Potentially tomorrow, the 29th, and potentially the 30th. And then in January, I will try to go live daily as well, to make sure that I answer any questions that you guys have. Okay. I also, for all the new nurses that just graduated and any nursing students out there that are trying to get into nurse residency programs, I do have the upcoming cohort that'll be opening up. Registration opens January 21st. So message me if you're interested. I did drop a wait list. I'll put the link for that wait list after this is done. And like I said, that first cohort will only have capacity for 30 nurses. After 30 nurses sign up, that's it. It'll close out. Registration, like I said, opens January 21st and it ends January 30th. Once it closes, you'll have to wait for the next cohort, and that won't open up till sometime in the spring. So you definitely want to submit. Not everybody who submits will automatically be eligible to enter the cohort. So make sure that you do answer all the questions to see if you are eligible to enter the cohort. And again, this is for any new nurse that's interested in getting into a nurse residency program or getting into their preferred specialty area, whether that's the ED, the ICU, NICU, labor and delivery, psych, whatever that is, okay? Definitely message me if you want to learn more, all right? So again, I'm just gonna wrap it up, but like I said, I'll try to go live later this week and early January. I will drop the flyers as well, so you'll see all the speakers for the conference in Tampa. And again, it's March 6th and 7th. I'll drop the link so you can get your tickets, and then I'll drop the information where you can submit your 90-second video to be able to enter the pitch competition. And again, anyone is welcome to enter. You don't have to be a nurse to enter. Also, you don't have to be a nurse to come to the conference. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that were in marketing, sales, and other industries that came to the conference last time. Also, if you want to be a sponsor, information is on the website. But you can just direct message me if you're interested, or if you just want to make a donation, message me as well. And for all the new nurses, if you're interested in getting into the cohort, the new grad cohort, it's called the New Nurse to Dream Role cohort. Just message me as well, and I'll send you the link for the wait list so you could sign up. All right, that's pretty much it. So if you guys, like I said, have any questions, drop them in the chat, even if you're watching the replay later, or just direct message me on LinkedIn. All right.